Alright guys, if you haven't done so already, let's go ahead and start our recording. Alright guys, let's go ahead and make our way out onto the track. As we're building up our speed, let's go everybody into fourth gear for this first lap. Okay, I'll call shift points out when we get to the straight. So fourth, for the first lap. Don't cross the blend line on our left, stay to the right of it. And the first reference we have coming through turn number 1 is the near apex on the right. When we come into this corner faster, we've got to make sure we're 3 to 5 feet away from that corner. Okay, and as we're starting to come around turn 1, you can see the apex cone coming up on the right. That is where we want to make sure we get our car down to for each and every corner. Okay, another near apex on the left, 3 to 5 feet away. Okay, as we come around turn number 2, look out the driver's side window. We'll see the apex cone on the inside of the corner. We're going to gradually make our way down to that. And our eyes should be up looking for turn number 3. Come from the right side, back slowly over to the left. Now remember, the green cone on the left side of the racetrack is a very good reference on where to apply brake. Okay, just after the braking cone, you'll see the turning cone here on the left, and then we'll all look over to the right to find our apex. We'll all turn our heads, and we're going to gradually continue to turn the wheel so we're down to the cone. As we're coming down the hill towards turn 4 in the chicane, you can see all your references coming up. You got an apex on your left, near apex on the right that we're going to avoid, and then an apex that comes up shortly after. Make sure we use the curbing on the apex, and then we're going to come straight into turn 4. Look out to your left here, Glenn. Let's continue to turn the wheel until we're down to the apex cone. Okay, as we exit out of the corner, we're going to use the track out to the right and slowly make our way back over to the left side coming up the side. Apex zone for 5A. Get from the first cone up to the second. Good job, Glenn. Then come back to the outside left edge. Wait for the turning cone, but look over to the right, and then we want to use all this curbing through the center of 5B. As we come down the hill for the kink, you should be able to go straight down the hill. And Glenn, you want to be offset further to the left when you're coming out of 5B, so you make more of a straight line. Use less of the steering wheel. Okay, and then we'll just carry the momentum through turn 6. Now, gentlemen, I'm going to start calling out shift points for us, okay? So this is where we really need to pay attention. In the brake zone for turn 7, let's all go third gear. We're going to look off to our right and turn the wheel down to the apex cone. Our eyes are up as we're approaching turn number 8. You can see your reference boards on the left. And the automatics, as we're approaching turn 8, you're going to go down to 4th gear. Light brake, down to 4th, turn it in, Glenn. Your apex, then come mid-track with me. Now Glenn, keep looking to the right. Got an apex cone coming up. Gentlemen, as we all get into the brake zone for turn 9, we're all going down to 3rd gear. Stay left, Glenn. Look to the right, and let's use all this curbing through turn 10. There you go, back to power. Then we're going to come down the left side of the racetrack as we come into turn number 1. Automatics up to 4th into the Michelin bridge. Manual stay in 3rd. We're going to carry the momentum well with light brakes and the near apex to the minimum. Okay, a little bit more throttle, Glenn. Carry the momentum through the middle. Keep on looking out to your right. See that apex zone? That's where we're headed. So let's try to use the curbing. Okay, straight into turn 2. Got another near apex on your left. Let's get 3 feet off. Good. Now, a little bit of throttle. Get mid-track. Keep looking out to your left. Find your apex zone. Okay, we're going to go all the way down to that. So go ahead and turn the wheel. Down to the curb with me. Use that curbing on the tire. Perfect. From the right side, we're going to go back to the left. Manuals, when you come out of turn 2 and you get to the right, go up into 4th gear. And then manuals in the brake zone for turn 3, you're going back down to 3rd. Okay, keep looking off to your right, Glenn. Start turning in gradually. Keep turning. Now smoothly start to accelerate. We're going to go from the white line on our left back to the right, bringing us down to the chicane. Okay, come down to your apex on the right. We're going to go straight into turn 4. Turn the wheel, get on the red and white curbing on the left, right next to it, and then at the apex cone, start to accelerate. There you go, a little more power. Let's get all the way back over to the left. Again, light on the brake, looking over to the right. We're going to get to our apex zone. And then in the brake zone here for 5B, get on the brake, downshift to 3rd, look to the right, and then get that apex. Okay, now we're all going to be in 3rd gear as we come down the hill for the kink. All the way to the left there, Glenn. Good. Okay, before the key, let's all go up into fourth gear. So right there, Glenn forward, Don forward, Doug forward. We're all going to turn it in for turn 6 when you get down the hill. And then in the brake zone for turn 7, we're all going back down to third. Okay, let's do one more lap here, Glenn. Okay, so back to power, accelerate down the straight with me. Automatics work your way to 5th, manuals work your way to 4th. We'll go a little bit faster. As we go quicker, remember, just pay attention for turn 8. Now we're going to be real light on the brake. Automatics down to 4th. Turn 8, Glenn. There you go. Mid-track, and we'll look to the right. Okay, just before this apex, increase your brake pressure, downshift to 3rd. Look over to your left. Turn the wheel. Stay left. Okay, look to the right for turn 10. And back to power. Okay, so pretty good job. Underneath that Michelin bridge there, Glenn, let's go up at the 4th gear. Now, Doug, when we're coming into turn 10, that last right-hander before the straight, make sure you're far to the left. Okay, keep those eyes up, Glenn. Your apex coming up on your left. Get 3 feet off of it. Okay, mid-track, we're looking out to the left. Your apex cone. Come all the way down to it with me. There you go. Now, Don, when you come out of turn 2 and you get to the right, go up into 4th gear. Back to the left with me. So accelerate, Don, when you get to the right, up to 4th. And then in the upcoming brake zone up ahead, you're going to go back down to 3rd. Keep turning, Glenn. Smoothly see that throttle. Go to the white line on the left, then back across to your right. There you go. Good job. Okay, keep your eyes looking left, Glenn. Keep turning the wheel so we're down to the apex. We're going to accelerate smoothly up the hill. Give it more throttle, more power. And back to the left, nice and easy with me. Okay, as we approach 5A, we're going to be really light on the brake. Carry our brake to the right side of the racetrack. Doug, keep those eyes up and stay smooth. Back to the left edge, Glenn, and in the brake zone, down to 3rd. Let it turn before you accelerate. Back to power. Okay, stay down the left, go straight line. Remember, 4th gear before this key. Good, you're going to carry light brake through turn 6. Just carry the momentum. And then in the upcoming brake zone, down to 3rd. Alright, so pretty good job. Doug, we're going to do a driver rotation. Okay, so I'm going to have you go on over there to the right. Great job. Or excuse me, Glenn, I'm sorry. Great job, Glenn. John and Doug, you guys will end up kind of behind me and see you're down. And Doug, I see you there going through turn 7. So right behind me, Glenn, you're going to go behind the 52A. It's going to be a white transport. Okay, great job. Let's get rolling. So let's get everybody up into 4th gear. All of us to 4th, most of the straight's gone. Let's all turn into turn number 8. Okay, you can see my brake lights are going to be on the entire duration around the corner here. Just before the apex on the right, increase pressure, downshift to 3rd, and let's all look left. Stay to the left here, Don. All the way left. Now a little throttle before you balance and turn the wheel to the right. Remember, stay left, Doug. Okay, accelerating into turn 1, automatics up to 4th under the bridge. There you go, stay mid-track, keep looking off to your right. We can see our apex. We're going to work our way down to it. Looking for the straight line into turn number 2. Down to the apex on the left. Now smoothly accelerate. Let's go from the right side of the track all the way back over to the left side. Remember, at the green cone, we're going to start applying brakes. So apply your brakes over to the right. We're going to gradually come the steering wheel here, Don. Turning in, turning in. Now smoothly accelerate. Let's go from the white line again on our left, cross to the right. Take your time coming down the hill. Remember, watch that hand position. And look down to the right. Get our next apex. We're going to go straight into turn 4. Turn your head, look up the hill to the left. A little bit of power there, Doug. And Doug, light brake as you're coming into 4. Let's start turn before you go back to throttle at all. Go back to the left, Don. There you go. Now we're going to look to the right and get this apex zone. Turn. A little bit of power up the hill, not to the left with me, and then start looking to the right and we'll find our apex. Okay, now you're in 3rd gear here, Don. Accelerate down the hill. Before we get to the ski, let's go fourth gear. So right there, grab fourth, and back to the right. Okay, you can see my brake lights are on, nice and smooth.
Not even the wrong fucking group here, that's for sure.
And then turn it down to the corner. Good. All right, let's do one more lap here, Don. Doug, just stay nice and smooth. Keep those eyes up for me, Doug. Okay, remember, find your turning cones, find your apexes, and just use those brakes on corner entry. Turn it, Doug. There you go. All right, so Don, we're in fourth. We're balancing very, very lightly. Look at my brake lights. And again, you'll see they're going to be on the entire way around this corner. Just before the apex, increase my brake pressure. Downshift to third. Look to your left. Stay on the white line. You're on the left. Keep turning and get as close to this cone as you can. There you go. Good job. So full throttle. We're coming down the front straight. Look for turn one right now. Just turning in out on the left. Again, we're going to carry light brakes to the near apex cone at a minimum. Okay, good job. A little bit of power. Stay mid-track. Keep looking off to your right. Keep curving on the right. Go straight into two. Okay, start turning to the left. Getting off that near apex. You can be a little closer to it there, Don. If you get a little bit closer, you can carry more momentum into the turn. Down to the apex on the left. Use that curbing. When you get to this red and white curve on the right, go up into fourth. And then at the green cone on the left, let's apply our brake. Okay, keep turning your head, looking off to the right. Turn in. Keep turning. No throttle, just keep turning. Now squeeze your throttle. There you go. Good job. Okay, coming down the hill with me. We got an apex on the left. So we're going to get away from the near apex on the right. Look down the hill to the right. You're doing a very good job back there, Glenn. Just keep those eyes up. Keep turning the wheel here, Don. Nice and smooth, Doug. Back to the left. Okay, we're going to look off to the right as we're coming up for 5A, get our apex zone. And then back to the outside left edge. Okay, look over to the right, Don, before you turn in and get to that apex. Accelerate all the way down the hill with me. And again, before the cone on the right, we're going to go fourth gear. Good. We're going to look off to the right side. Stay to the left. Down to third. Let it turn and use your apex curve here again. So great job, Don. You and I, we're going to come on over to the right. Let's get our group a little closer behind us. Good job.
It's lots easier when you're following somebody.
Yeah, right? It's a little bit easier. Great job, Don. You're going to wait for the 43 Blue Grand Sports pass by, okay? So Doug and Glenn, stay down the left side with me, guys. And then Don, go right behind that 43A. All right. So Doug, let's go ahead and be nice and smooth with the cars. We're coming through 8. We're going to be mid-track. Look off to your right. You're really tight around that entire corner. Get down to third, Doug, and get the car turning. Stay left with me. And look off to your right. Get close to this cone through the center of the pack. There you go. Okay, so back to power. In those automatics, let's get up at the fourth end of the bridge. Okay, we're going to carry this momentum. Okay, so you can see my brake lights are on, but I'm very, very light on the brakes. Go back to power lightly. Just keep the car middle of the racetrack. Come a little wider. You're still very tight on the inside, Doug, and it's keeping you from going fast, okay? Because you have to turn the wheel more if you're that tight. So look at where I'm at, Doug. Come all the way out here. Stop, follow my line up here behind me. Down to the apex zone with me now. There you go. Now back to power and use the track out to the right. And then we'll get back to the left. The green cone, start applying brakes. Right there on the brake, we're going to look to the right, find our apex. And let's turn the wheel down to that cone. Keep turning, my friend. Keep turning. Now back to power. There you go, Doug. Go ahead and accelerate out of the corner. Follow me to the right. And let's get on this curving at the orange cone. Release your brake by the white one. Roll down this hill. And start your turn in from the middle of the racetrack. And turn down the red and white curving on our left. So keep turning. Stay down there. Now accelerate out of the corner. Perfect. Okay, come with me over to the left side. We set up for 5A. You can see our turning cone where it's at. Light on the brake. And we're going to carry the light brake up back over to the right side. There you go. All the way to the left edge. Be patient. Left edge. Turn the wheel fast. And then accelerate down the hill. Great job, Doug. Way to improve. Okay, up into fourth gear before we get to this corner on the right. Get back over to the right side. Look off to our left. Let's get our apex through turn 6. And then in the brake zone here for turn 7, make sure you're in third gear. There you go. A little early on your turn in, but you still got to the apex. Charlie, you should stay there for that. Make sure we're not turning before the turning point, okay? Good job. Make your way to fifth gear here, Doug. Good, so now again, you're going to right brake, downshift to fourth. Stay on the brake. Look at my light. Middle of the track, though, again, because you want them to have a straight braking zone before you get to turn 9. On the brake, downshift to third, and then turn in. Stay left, stay left. There you go. Now come back to the middle here again, Doug. Then when we get the car to turn for the apex, you can be more aggressive on throttle. Now start turning down to the inside. Good. Give it some throttle, come to the track on the right. Take your time going back to the left. Good. Okay, keep on looking out to the right. Nice job back there, Glenn. Good line coming out of turn 2. Keep on turning there, Doug. Now accelerate. We're going to be real light on the brake coming down the hill. Release your brake by the light on the right. Roll down the hill. Start your turn in from the middle, and we're going to keep turning the wheel through her by our apex. Okay, smooth throttle application coming up the hill. Don, turn your head. Use that driver's side window, Don. There you go. Light on the brake, Doug. Come over to the right with me. Good. Back to the outside left edge. Be patient when you turn in for 5B, but accelerate off the corner. Right there, back to power. Now we kind of overshot turn 6 there, and that's why we were in the middle of the racetrack as we were coming into turn 7. Just be aware of that, okay? You don't want to try to find yourself in the middle of the track anywhere. You're going to stay behind me. We're going to do another lap. We're just going nice and easy, get the group a little closer behind us. All right, we're all gathered back up. Let's go and pick up our speed. Again, folks, remember 4th gear throughout turn 8 here, okay? Middle of the track around the corner. It is where all the grips at. And then we'll come down to the inside on the brake, downshift before you turn in. Okay, and then stay off to your left. Your turn in for 10, you can see how close we get back up. Alright, so now we're looking off to our right here, Doug. We're going to carry really light brake to the inside. The outside of your apex, and stay in the middle. Keep looking to your right here, Doug, and we're going to get all the way down to the inside on that curve. Okay, straight line into 2, near apex on your left, turn it in. There you go, back to the middle. Okay, work your way down to the apex that's coming up on the left. As you approach it, squeeze that throttle, get some speed out of the corner. Come from the right side of the racetrack, back to the left. There you go, remember firm initial brake. Brake by the near apex, back on power a little bit, start your turn in from the middle, keep looking left. Good, we're going to gradually come back to the left. Okay, start looking to the right, turn it in, nice and smooth. Slow your hands down just a little bit when you turn in for 5A, because I see how you're in the middle. If you slow your hands down a little, you won't have as much steering, and the car will push wider on the outside on the exit. So it'll be a little bit better off for you. Make sure you turn the steering wheel a little faster at 5B there, Glenn, so that you can get the car pointed at the apex down the hill versus pointed for the rocks on the outside. Okay, let's go down this main straight one more time. Back there, Don. Remember, light on the brake. You can see my brake lights here. They're going to stay on the whole way around the corner. increase your brake, downshift to third before you turn in for 9. There you go, Doug. Good job. Okay, again, finding the apex on the right. Excellent. Straight into 2. Doing all right, my friend. You're improving a lot. You'll come down to the apex on the inside, 2. Back power on exit. Use all the track out there. There you go. Remember, firm initial pressure coming up the hill towards turn 3. We're looking off to our right. There you go. Accelerate out of the corner. Use the white line on the left as a good reference. Then come down the hill with me. When we get on the brake, this is very light. I'm not trying to slow the car down, just trying to get a little weight on the nose. Same thing with entry here to 4. Very, very light on the brake. When you get on power, you can be aggressive. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There you go. Come back to the left. Remember, slow your hands down here for 5A. Look for the outside orange cone and get all the way out to it. Okay, now when you turn in for the corner, turn in fast. Right there, turn. Back to power all the way down the hill. Good job. That's how you drive 5B. Well done. All right, so good job, Doug. Guys, we're going to start a nice easy cool down. So, Doug, I'm going to have you go to the right. You're going to go behind the 05, Doug, gray Grand Sport. And like I said, we'll do a nice easy cool down lap. Just want to get back with Glenn behind me here. So gentlemen, good job. Okay, these sweepers that we come into, turn 8, turn 1, turn 2, these are really momentum corners on how you carry your speed coming in on the entry. In the one that we're going through right now, turn 8, you should be able to find yourself on the brake all the way throughout the corner there. Granted, your brake light enough on entry. But you keep that really light brake pressure on throughout the turn. Guys, if you're using the PDR system, mark your finish line right here on the front straight if you haven't done so. Click that mark finish line button. Okay, now in turn number 1, it's important that we're about 3 feet off the white cone on our right. Because when you go into this corner faster, the momentum is always going to push you towards the outside. So then that gives you a lot of room for the car to push out to with all your momentum. You don't want to find yourself accelerating through these corners, trying to find the grip. What you want to try to find the car doing is basically lowering its speed to where the grip is at. So you don't want to overslow it and try to raise your speed. You want to come in a little faster and lower the speed to where you have grip, okay? That's how you drive turn 1 and turn 2. Coming up the hill towards turn 3, the orange or the green cone here on our left is a very good reference on brakes, where to apply your brakes coming into the corner. Most drivers try to apply their brake after that, and then they end up either slowing down too much or not enough. This is the most, commonly missed corner that we have on the track. Most people go off the racetrack there if they're going to go off at all. Just keep that in mind. It's always due to the brake zone coming into the turn. Make sure we get away from the near apex on the right. And it's important that we use this apex curbing on the right, because that'll place us mid-track. And then you just want to get down to the red and white curb just a little before the apex, but use that cone as a point when we can start to accelerate out of the hill or off the corner. The car wants to go all the way to the right, let it, and then come back to the left side, setting up for 5A. Now 5A is a tricky one, it's tough. You just got to turn in, and you want to find yourself from the first curbing on the first cone, right on the curbing to the second, and then make sure you get all the way here to the outside left edge to set up for 5B. Okay, because there's a long straight here that leads us from 5B's exit down the hill to 6. The curbing on the left, you want to find yourself right up next to it. Okay, make sure you're unwinding all the way out to that. You go a lot faster here through turn 6 than you think, but then be ready for your brake zone for turn 7, because this is the most important corner on the track. It leads us into the longest straight that we have. Alright, so this is where you're going to hit your highest top speeds and all that. The only way you can do it properly, though, is if you really slow down turn 7, get it to turn, and then accelerate smoothly off the corner. So guys, good job. Let's just go ahead and get those right side blinkers on. We're going to the pit this time. When we jump out of these cars, please don't run away. Come on up to where my lead car is at and let's debrief as a group. Okay, so any questions that you have, let's all talk about. Anything that you saw, anything that you're wondering about, let's all cover it. Okay, next thing we're going to do before we go out and drive again is going to be demo laps. So that's where we're going to drive, put you in the passenger seat, and that'll kind of help you just understand what the car can do. All right, so good job, guys. Windows down for me. Get some fresh air inside.